Well, good evening, everyone, and how everyone's doing. Tonight is April the 20th of 2026. My name is Michael Swilling. I am a 500K with XosialX. Actually, this June will be 11 years with this amazing company. Before we were XosialX, we were CTFO. So a lot of people probably calling in tonight saying, well, I didn't think XosialX has been around for so many years, but it has been. It's just rebranded with so many great announcements. Tonight's call is going to be about 30 minutes or less. It's always going to be, these calls are going to be informal, a place where we can gather, a great community where we can come. We can do trainings, we can just connect. 2 weeks ago, we did a live Q&A. Last week, we went over the compensation. Tonight, we're going to do testimonies. Keep the ideas and suggestions flowing in, and we're going to really use this as a great place to meet, to connect, to see one each other, and help everyone reach our goals. I have on the screen right now, real quickly, one of the support tools. I am working on a website. Thank you to Evie, who wanted and suggested having a great team website. But right now, if you go in the chat, it's called legacyteamgroup.com. And there you're going to see our two team Facebook pages, one with testimonials and one just for information and news. You're welcome to invite anyone on those pages. I monitor them. I keep them safe. I keep them drama free. There's no poaching. It's a really secure place for information and news, a place. And I encourage you on a daily basis. I'm doing a share and shine post of the day where people can go in there and post something on their social media. I'm adding a testimony every day. So there's a lot of great content. But you'll also see on the screen, you're going to see a YouTube page. I try to add as many YouTube content on a weekly basis. So you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get the information, get the updates, get the news. For example, this will be recorded and put onto our channel. You're going to see on there a Telegram page. Telegram is a great resource in terms of getting information and news. And even, the Zoom link, if you forgot to go to Legacy Team Zoom, you can use that page there. So let me go ahead and turn that off, and I'm going to stop sharing. Give me 1 second over here. Stop sharing. Okay, so let's just dive right in tonight and get into tonight's call and the purpose of the call. So most importantly, if you would be so kind, I know it's really hard. We always want to talk a lot about our personal testimonies because we're so passionate about them. But the real thing here is, why are testimonies important? To hear what other people are experiencing, to hear that, hey, wow, this is great, because you might know someone who might appreciate or do that, right? Where maybe you're not having the exact same testimony, but someone else is. So if we can keep the testimonies to 2 to 3 minutes, and we'll just go through them. Each and every person is more than welcome to share. Try not to make a medical claim. We have to be very careful when it becomes to medical claims. I know this is a little bit, there's a less of a, there's actually more of a gray area, because it's not a supplement, it's not a pill, it's something that doesn't have in terms of a diagnosis of cure. But we want to be somewhat respectful of making outrageous medical claims. Just share your stories. And I know, Evie, you've got something to do tonight. You look beautiful. You look great, Evie. Thank you for jumping on. I know you're really busy, but I know you got a great story. So we'll start with you. And then for those who want to continue on, again, this is just a place to meet. You just can unmute yourself and then go back to muting yourself, because be respectful for the background noise. So, Evie, I'm going to pass it to you first.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Michael. Yes, on Mondays we do Spanish training, so that's why Edgar is in the other line. I'll finish. I'll jump there. It's exciting. So anyway, when I was introduced to Newcom, I was very very accepting. As in, I'm not into this music stuff, this sound stuff. No, 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 that's not for me. But anyway, I always listen to Michael, and he said, "Let's do this." I said, "Okay." So first night I got the app, guys. I like to sleep in dark places, no light, no anything, and quiet. Okay, so just the thought of music, but I went ahead and I tried it. First night we went to deep sleep track, and we chose the rain thing. Oh my God, guys. After like 3 hours, Carlos and I were having PTSD of Hurricane Maria from Puerto Rico in 2017. We were like, what the heck? No, turn this thing off. No way, Jose. Okay. So next day we said, okay, we need to give this thing another try. So we chose the ocean wave. Oh my God. Again, no, no way. We say, no, this is not for us. Forget it. No way. Well, I told Michael said, no, Evie, just go ahead and play sleep melodies. I said, okay, I'm gonna give it a chance tonight. Well, guys, that night we slept 4 straight hours. Okay. And we were like, interesting, right? So, and then after we wake up, we went to the bathroom, we came back, we continued to sleep. And I've been tracking my sleep with my phone. And guys, this Friday, to Saturday, I put sleep melody for 10 hours. And actually, my watch recorded 6.5 hours of uninterrupted sleep. I mean, I woke up because I was about to explode. I needed to go to the bathroom. Okay. But, I am waking up. I used to go to bed tired and wake up exhausted. I was tired of being sick and tired. Okay. I was tired all the time. I can say that I was running on empty, guys. That's how bad it was. Okay. So it's been almost 3 months because I was part of the testers when I started using Newcom. And I can tell you that it's been 2 months now that I wake up at 4:15 or 5:15 to work out at 5 or at 6. I'm working out an hour and a half. Okay. I'm working out with 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds. So I'm anywhere from 20 to 33 years older than them. And I'm able to do it, but I do ignite before or priming. I do rescue after. I'm all day listening to like concentration, purpose, and doing all the tracks. I do my stress test in the morning, my stress test at night. I'm a freak of Newcom, and it has changed my life for the better, Michael. And that's my true honest testimony. I can give you testimony with my dogs. I can give you testimony with everything. But for now, this is good.
Evie, you are amazing. I know you do have a training tonight with the Spanish market. Thank you for jumping on. Great job. Anyone want to go next? Want to raise their hand? Go ahead, Joan. Joan, you want to share? You got to unmute yourself, Joni, if you're gonna do that. Are you able to unmute yourself? There you
I
go. Hey,
grabbed
Joan.
the wrong mouse. So here I are. Well, I'm just really excited about Newcom. I wasn't sure either exactly how it was all going to work together and what my results would be. But I'm really finding that the sleep is there and waking up energized and ready for the day is a big deal. But the other day it was really kind of interesting. I must have caught some kind of a bug and was having a real druggy day. And I got on and I took I took the NuCom and it just helped lift me up again.
Oh, the night.
So it didn't take very long to overcome it. It was that energy that it brought back to me and fighting off whatever it was. It's so good. So thank you.
Well,
I'm glad
thank you
that
for sharing. That's awesome. Yeah, and you're probably talking about the Ignite, which really can give you a sense of energy. Well, Joni, we appreciate you and thank you for sharing. Anyone else want to share a story? Who's next? I know there's a lot of people who want to share. Go ahead, Charity.
Hey everyone, can you hear
Hey,
me?
we can hear you.
Okay, so I could literally go on and on forever about this. So I'll try to keep it as short as possible.
Yeah.
Um, Basically, I'm about 15 months sober now, and
Congratulations.
for 24 years I didn't sleep. Like I'm talking 4 or 5 hours tops, terrible sleep. So when I quit drinking, I thought I was sleeping amazing. Like I slept through the night. Well, I mean, I was up like probably 4 or 5 times going to the bathroom, letting the dogs out. But I thought I was sleeping amazing. And then I tried this. And I would wake up and there would be dog pee all over my floor because I wouldn't wake up to them.
Oh my goodness.
So that was deep sleep.
Yes.
So sleep is one of the first things that I did notice. But again, you had to kind of play with it. So the Deepest Sleep Plus didn't work for me at first. I had to use the deep sleep and just the Cricket one. And now that we have the Deepest Sleep VT, like I'm zonked out. Like there's no waking me up. It's crazy. One of the other big things that I noticed was patience. I'm a mom of 4 kids and I'm go, 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 go. And I just found a lot of the things that would bother me before and make me feel super overwhelmed no longer bother me.
Wow.
I can deal with things a lot better. I don't get so overwhelmed and stressed out. Um, I just feel a lot calmer. I'm going on day 4 now without it. I haven't done one in 4 days. I've been so busy. And I can tell you right now, I feel it. Like I need it.
Yeah.
I can feel the overwhelm. I can feel kind of like that panicky feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I've gone with, I've gone without, and I can definitely say I notice a huge difference when I go without.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for that. Congratulations on your sobriety. That is amazing. Wicked proud of you. And yeah, a sense of calmness is priceless for anybody. And raising kids can be challenging. And I know you have a daughter who's going to be getting married soon, so that's probably very stressful too. And yeah, well, thank you for sharing that. It's awesome. I
Thank
see,
you.
is it Bonnie K? I see that she's got a raised hand. Does that mean she wants to share? Bonnie K, if you want to mute yourself, I don't know if that's a question or if you wanted to share. Well, if you want to unmute yourself, you can, Bonnie.
Okay, I'm at work, so am I unmuted?
Yep, we can hear you, Bonnie.
Okay, I'm not going to show you because I'm working at a kitchen, but I just had to say, I'm kind of with the one that was just talking the first time about sleep.
Uh-huh.
I have to have it dark and quiet. I used to work nights. I can do the rain, but after a while I say, whoops, it's flooding out. But I like the night sounds, and I hate listening to crickets when I'm trying to sleep, but that's my favorite one. But my favorite thing is my exercise one. When I
Oh,
get on
yeah.
the charity or Serenity,
Yes.
oh man, I have lost 10 pounds in the last few months, which I'm trying hard. But when I'm listening to that guy, he's watching me, and I am exercising my buns off because I know he's watching me and saying, work it.
Yeah,
And I feel
yeah.
so good and so energized with him.
Well, thank you for
So,
sharing, Bonnie. You know, I just I wanted to say a few things. You know, what we're hearing is very common and I think that's great because the actual no, the music you hear, whether it's the ocean or rain or melodies or crickets, that actually is not doing anything. It's the frequencies that are behind. It's the noise, not the noise. It's what's going on behind the scenes that's creating the things to your your vagus nerve or helping you sleep, so on and so forth. So I think it's brilliant that Newcom offers a variety of different types of sound that you can hear. So for people that might not want to try some things, like my wife and I, we went through each things till we found we personally love melody. Melody is a very soothing thing for us, but it's actually what's going behind the music that works. And I also want to say, Bonnie, thank you so much because when we talk about, you know, the San Antonio Spurs basketball team, or we talk about Olympians, or we talk about ultra people that are ultra marathons, or we talk about the Chicago Blackhawks winning the NHL Stanley Cup. You talk about each individuals in terms of athleticisms or athletes, college athletes. Just it's unendless the amount of NCAA teams, professional teams, they absolutely not only for the calming and their nervous system and getting a good night's sleep, but in terms of their energy, their focus, so on and so forth. I personally, when I go to the gym, I went out and I actually got the awesome. I bought the Sony headphones, and I've noticed a massive improvement, not only in how effective my workouts are, how long I do them, and I actually look forward to it. So when I hear people saying, "Hey, I'm losing weight," absolutely, that's an incredible thing because the more you work out and you're excited to work out, it's going to really help. Okay, anyone else want to share something? Do you want to unmute yourself and go ahead, or raise your hand like Bonnie did? Whatever you want to do, you can do that. If anyone else wants to
Hey,
share.
Mikey, it's Deb.
Hey, Deb.
Hey, I agree with everything everybody said. I mean, check, check, check. All the
Yep.
boxes are checked with Newcom. But I want to talk about a couple of the other products that we have because they're phenomenal. Or is this just
Absolutely.
a Newcom? Well, first of all, my mother got taken off or 5 different medications lowered on the Xanthromist and the Glutamist and the vitamins.
Yes.
So, I mean, she wouldn't, I've only been in the industry 30 some years, but she wouldn't stick with anything. But let me tell you, if she's running low on any of those products, she calls me right away now. So it's so exciting, 30 years, over 30 years in the industry, and, they didn't listen. But now she's definitely a believer. And for me, I was a diabetic, I was overweight. And just being on the program and the shakes and stuff over a couple years since you brought me in 23.
Correct.
I mean, I've lost, I can't say that it was all towards because of our products, but
Yeah.
I'm down, what did we figure out today? 50 pounds.
Oh, that's awesome,
3
Deb.
years, and I'm off all my medications. So I can't make claims that this is what did it, but was the only thing that I changed is I added these products. But I really want to talk about the personal care products real quick because you and I think I saw Adam on here, we all know the formulator of those products. And I can tell you all that I built a huge organization on the formulator of our citrus silk and our toothpaste and our mouthwash or spray. And I'm so excited because it does so much more than what it's supposed to be. So much more than a toothpaste, so much more than I love the citrus silk because it's not greasy and it's just a wonderful product. And we haven't even began to see what all I see, Larry. There's a few testimonies on here, people on here that have had phenomenal results, like
Correct.
warts on their nose and different things. Well, I can't say, but anyway, I'm just so excited about this company, what they're offering, and of course the Newcom rocks. But anyway, I just wanted to share all those with you. I got Canada here too, so talk about stress trying to get home here to get on your call. Normally I'd be all freaking out and everything, wouldn't I? But I did good. I got in, fed the dog, fed my guests, and here I am. So love you, Mike. Thanks.
Love you too, Deb. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And you bring up a really good point in the way that, just kind of sharing. So obviously, we have people on the call tonight who literally only know about Newcom. You haven't even heard about our weight loss product, Shape and Burn. You haven't heard about our unbelievable energy drink, healthy energy drink, Exhilarate. You haven't heard about our Xantho Mist, which is the mangosine, our 100% pure glutathione, which is our glutamist, or our moringa mist, which is the moringa, from the moringa plant. You haven't even, or our shakes, our extreme shakes. The way that I see this, and this is not a business call, this is a product testimony call, but I want to share with you really where I believe the vision of this company is going, because we've recently been transitioning to a new warehouse. We're eventually going to be able to ship our products, our wellness products, to over 100 countries, right? But where I see Newcom is a product that is going to be the flagship. You want to have a flagship product, an introductory welcome, hello, who we are, not another just, hey, we're just another supplement, vitamin, nutritional product, skincare, toothpaste, organic, all those things, even though we have those. And in my humble opinion, and obviously I'm biased, I do believe we've got the best wellness products in the industry. And as importantly, they're affordable. In our industry of direct sales, there's some great products, but they're outrageous. Here with our Smart Ship program with up to 30% off, 60 days to try any of our product. That's right. I was looking at a company, I think I was talking to you about it, Deb. We were looking at a company the other day, and right on their website, it says in big red letters, ready? And this was an expensive product. It said, absolutely no refunds, nothing. You buy it, it's yours. And I'm saying to myself, oh my God, we believe in our product so much that you can buy our product, use our products for 2 entire months, not one, but 2 months. And if you're not happy, use the entire thing, and we'll give you your shipping, your taxes, and the wholesale cost, which is affordable, which is unheard of. So I see this as a great door opener. Newcom is a great door opener. I know we have people throughout the world already. Unfortunately, our products are not shipping everywhere yet, but they will be. They will be, and we'll be adding more and more products as time comes on. So thank you for sharing that. Okay, anyone next who wants to share a quick story? We'd love to hear it. If anyone else,
Mike Adams here. How's it
hey
going, Mike?
Adam, what's up,
How are
buddy?
you? Good to see you. Hey, yeah, Deb. I gotta say the products, the organic essentials type products that we have, the Pure Vibrance, that stuff is amazing. I absolutely love the toothpaste. I never thought I'd get excited about toothpaste, but you feel like you just got back from the dentist after you brush your teeth with that. So that's a pretty amazing product. Of course, I do like the citrus silk serum as well. But back to Newcom for a second, I gotta say the new VT Deepest Sleep Plus VT. 4 nights in a row on this, 4 nights in a row, and it is life altering. 2 nights ago, I slept 9.5 hours straight. That like never happens. And I took a picture of it, so I'll be posting that soon.
Oh, awesome.
And it's you feel so amazing after that. And everybody's knocking the rain. I always like the rain. The raindrops work for me. But now I'm doing this VT one, and it is a game changer. The other thing I'll do too, which is really helpful if you haven't done this yet. You know how we sit at our desks and like a lot of stuff is going on. You got like 14 browsers open, the phone's ringing, texts are coming in, messages, your daughter's calling, there's like you're chasing squirrels, right? And you're trying to get a project done. And what I have found is if I put on the headset and I put on the focus program, I get stuff done. You get laser focused, you dial in, and you crush projects when you use that technology. And so I use it on a pretty regular basis at my desk with the headphones, trying to get stuff done without all the excess noise that happens in our lives as we chase squirrels, all day long. So anyway, I'm fired about Newcom, and I'm excited to be here. Back to you.
Adam, thank you. I can't believe you just said that, Adam. You literally stole the words out of my mouth, because there are days when I sit there and sometimes it's I don't know if anyone's ever, you feel stuck. You got a project, you got to do it, you got to get something done, and you're sitting there and you're not able to get it done. Adam, I'll sometimes take my Bluetooth speaker, right? I'll take out my Bluetooth speaker, or I'll take out my headphones, and I'll put on the focus or the concentration, because I know I got to get something done. This has been tax season. I mean, how many people sat there and wanted to sit there and do their taxes, right? You just feel like, oh, I'll do it later. I'll put this on. I'll put on that concentration focus, and it's unbelievable. It goes back to the gym too. There's times when I've gone to the gym, and I'm not sure how many people, when they're at the gym or they even go to the gym, but you just want to leave early. Just, okay, I had enough. I want to get out of here. I'm like, man, if I can just do so. There are times. So the Triumph, I'm not sure if everyone's listened to them, but they have the things called Ignite. There's one called Triumphum, right? There's one called, I forgot the other one, but they're like 12 or 13 minutes. So I'll push another 12 minutes. Okay, I'll put it on and I'll listen to it. And it always seems like I get the best. I'll do more sets and more reps while listening to that. So that's great. Okay, anyone else? Thanks, Adam. Great testimony. Thank you.
You got it.
Anyone else want to share? You're more than welcome to share. Raise your hand or just jump right in. Well, before anyone, I'll share a funny story. So I went away for a night this week, and in our bedroom, Dawn and I, we finally narrowed it down to the exact volume. So it took us a few days to tinker around like what volume we wanted to have, because we turn on, it's like a ritual now. We'll turn on our Bluetooth speaker. I'll plug in my phone. I'll put on Newcom. I do the deep sleep. We do the Melanie. Set it for 10 hours. That's it. It's just part of our routine. So I went away with some friends the other day on an overnight, and I have the app is in my phone, right? There is a family plan coming out, hint, hint, soon. But I took the speaker with me, right? I forgot to mention something to Dawn about it, right? And like there's a placebo effect, and then there's the effect like, oh my God, something's different, like something's different. So I was talking to Dawn the next day, and she was having not a great day, and she said she didn't get a lot of sleep. She goes, yeah, I only had 5 hours of sleep last night. And then it clicked. Well, guess what? She didn't listen to Newcom that night. Look at the cause and effect. Kind of goes back to what Charity was saying. Hey, I haven't used it for a few days. And this is a product, ladies and gentlemen, that the more you use it, the better the results are. We're only into this, a month, 2 months right now. You're going to find, and the more that I research this, the more that I learn about this, the more that this does, all the things that this product will do for you, the more times that you've had it. And I've heard stories from people that have been using it for years. Because remember, Newcom has been along for many, many years. There's, was it 18 years of research and development, and over $52 million, putting it together. This used to be a $6,000 FDA approved class 3 medical device for $6,000 that now is more effective on a mobile app than what was used before. The more you use it, back to the business part of this, what does that mean for everyone here? Yes, it's a slower build because you're not out there selling a $500 or $1,000 or a $5,000, but this is a product for the masses. This is the difference, right? So Stu did a really good job, I think it was last week, talking about the penny doubling. And that was the very first concept that really hit home with me in network marketing direct sales. I really walked away saying what really attracted me, and I think we've all lost focus of what this is supposed to be. 30 years ago, Adam, when you shared this with me for the first time, what direct sales was, and you had that napkin at that pizza place, and you were drawing the circles, and you were talking about the difference between linear income and residual income, and you were being very specific. And I was like, yeah, man, if I stop working on my corporate job, I stop getting paid. And then the whole doubling of the penny, which was, hey, if I gave you a penny today, and then I doubled it every day for the next month, which means, yep, tomorrow I give you 2 cents. The third day I give you 4 cents. Coming into the fourth day, you're going to get 8 cents. Would you rather do that or get $1 million today, right? Or I think it was $1 million when the math came out to it. But when you double a penny a day for 30 days, right, the amount of money you make dwarfs the cash amount that you would make up front. And that's really how I see Newcom. So it's a little bit of a slower burn, but what we're doing is, again, we're going to be able to shipping to other countries. We're going to be adding more products, doing other things out there. But in terms of a product that I truly believe in our industry, for those who've been involved in direct sales network marketing, I don't think there's ever going to be a product that's going to have as great retention. In our industry, a third of the people are always coming in, a third of the people are leaving, and a third of the people are staying. I don't care what company it is. I don't care. Companies go through massive momentum. They go through a concentration period. They go through an inception period. They go through a decline. Every company goes through a period of time. The key is if you can find a company where you have a product that, regardless if someone is going to go to another company, quit the industry, give up on their dreams, can they still afford a product? You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when it's hundreds of dollars, you can't. When you have a $42 product, it's almost like I equate it to why did all the gyms in my state go out of business, but the ones that are thriving are the ones that have the low monthly qualifier. You go to a Planet Fitness, they're packed. The LA Fitnesses are out of business, even though it's probably a premium, so on and so forth. But in terms of a business growth of retention, this is going to be spectacular. When you hear stories, what people are sharing, what Charity was saying about, hey, I haven't done it in a few days, they're looking forward to it. My wife saying, hey, I didn't use it. This truly is a product that people are going to become emotionally attached to, and if they stop using it, they really will say, wow, it was really working. Because a lot of people might not be realizing what it's really doing from this, giving them calmness, giving them focus, giving them concentration, putting them in a good mood, giving them a great night's sleep. And I really want to talk about sleep real quickly because, yeah, superficially, we all say sleep. Yeah, I slept better. But I've been digging into sleep for many, many, many years. You cannot listen to a medical doctor, a podcast, read a book about health, go to anything out there about things that you need to be doing, from obviously exercise, hydrating, don't smoke, eating healthy. But every single one of these people that know the body, what it needs, the importance of not just sleeping, but getting a restful sleep, getting good REM. You could sleep through the night and still wake up exhausted. You can sleep through the night and not get the necessary sleep that you really need because your body goes through different like phases of REM and so on and so forth. Best way to do it is get one of those watches. It will tell you, yeah, you might have slept for 8 hours, but you twisted and turned all night long. It wasn't restful. Versus, wow, there were some really times of night that you were in a deep, deep sleep. So the health benefits are unbelievable. Just everyone's on AI now, Chat GBT or whatever it is. Just type in there, what are the real benefits of a good night's sleep? And if you sat there and how it helps everything out there. So I kind of rambled to give an opportunity. We have a few more minutes if anyone wants to jump in and give a testimony, because I didn't want to give anyone and everyone a chance to chat if they wanted to. Anyone at all want to share something? Okay, guys. Well, we made it
Michael?
exactly. Some there?
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, Charity, go ahead.
I just wanted to talk about the citrus silk real quick.
Yes.
So, I've used so many different products, like thousands of dollars worth of products.
Yeah.
The last one that I used was like this teeny tiny little 30 ml bottle. I think it was like, I don't even know what it was, like snail goo or something that everybody's raving about now. But it was like $80 for this tiny little bottle.
Yeah.
And I get really dry patches on my face. Nothing gets rid of it.
Wow.
Something would like help, but I'd have to keep reapplying it throughout the day. Citrus silk. It is, I don't know what makes it work so well. It's the only product I've ever used that it takes away the dry patches. And I apply
Wow.
it in the morning, and sometimes I apply it at night, but usually just the morning, all day long. Like super soft skin.
It's awesome.
So that, and then I want to quickly mention the DDP system.
Yes.
So you had connected me with a lady who had told me about, I got to watch what I say. She was able to stop taking her inhalers after about 2-3 months.
Yeah.
She was having trouble breathing. And my mom has something that makes it hard for her to breathe. So I was like, okay, well, maybe this can help her. She said she would just start with the Glutamist. So she did. She started with the Glutamist on Wednesday. And I just want to read what she sent me. Or she started with it, I think, on Monday. And then she sent me this on Wednesday. Charity, don't know if this is possible. Couple hours after taking it at your house, I could breathe way deeper. And even today, so far, I can take deeper breaths.
Wow.
And I know it's
Wow.
early, but just that alone, like for my mom to be able to breathe, like huge.
Amazing. Amazing. Charity, we appreciate you so much and everything that you're doing. I want to thank everyone for joining us. I'm committed to these calls. I'm committed to really getting together. I'm committed to providing all the things we need. There's so much going on behind the scenes. We are destined to be the next running giant. I love everyone. Make it a great night. Bye-bye for now.